Yeah. Finally organized my shelves and stuff. Still have some cleaning of my room to do, which I will do. I will definitely clean the mess that is here in my room uh before tomorrow. So yeah, this is sort of a organization report. These lights look great on this camera. It looks better than it does in real life. On the camera, it looks more saturated, and I look more saturated, which I love because the mirrors in my house are pretty dark, so the purple hair dye does not look very good. It just looks kind of just what's the word? Burgundy, burgundy maroon. Uh, unless it's in daylight. But on camera, yeah, it's not daylight, it's 9 p.m. Anyway, yeah. Today's been a crazy ass day. Alright. I think this was the first book I ever read. Can anyone else relate to that? I organized my shelf. Did I say that already? Alright. Fox, socks, box, and knocks. As a picture of a fox and a something, whatever this creature is. Knocks and box, fox and socks, knocks on fox, in socks and box. Nice little juxtaposition with the sort of strobe light type of thing with white and blue. And we have the fox on top of the creature on the box. Socks on knocks and box, fox and socks on box on knocks. Yeah, that should be enough. I feel like there was a part about spaghetti. New goo, blue goo. Yeah. We all remember this if you have read this before. Alright. Yeah, so I was just doing some research for one of my next videos. I'm not being lazy. It's Friday evening, pretty much Friday night. I should be having like a really fun night, which I still hope to have. I didn't realize how cool a shot like this would look, all purple, and then the greenery. That looks freaking dope. Anyway, without being too pretentious or ostentatious or anything like that, just being myself at best. Like I said, in the mirror and stuff, in the lighting, this to me looks kind of just what's it called? Maroon auburn type dark burgundy. Yeah, burgundy I think is the term. But in the daylight, yeah. Actually, it is kind of light outside. It's gonna rain, I think. Anyway, let me try to see if the bathroom light does this justice. Yeah, see what I mean by burgundy? But in daylight, it looks pretty purple. It looks pretty purple a little bit. You can kind of see. All right, you guys. I think it's been about a week since I've edited anything, which is interesting to think about because, yeah, next time I edit, it will be here at this desk when I bring my computer here, like I had a few months ago. And I have in my apartment, which I'm moving out of in about a week, 10 days. Yeah. So the last movie I watched at my apartment was Mary and the Witch's Feather. That was pretty meaningful to me. I watched some meaningful Doctor Who. It was very meaningful. The last thing that I watched at my apartment, last movie and last TV show I watched at my apartment before I moved the television here. And now I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible while keeping up a routine that keeps me busy for the fall semester. I'm not taking any classes this semester, but yeah. All right, anyway, you guys. Yeah, so like I said, I do have some cleaning to do after the stream. Gotta get some food in me. Just trying to think. Yeah, the reason I felt like streaming on this Friday night or precursor to Friday night, I've had a whole range of emotion of days of the past couple of days, whole range of emotions, good things, angry things, depressing things, whole range of emotion of things happen to me, thoughts and behaviors that happen to me, crazy ass things. So that's what life, I guess, is about. That's what reality gives you to work through some days, a lot of days sometimes. And yeah, where I am with that, just feeling good about the couple different reviews that I have to do this year and the couple different unique edits slash directing type of videos that I have to do this year, along with any other couple different videos that I have that I don't have off the top of my head right now. Yeah, just making sure that I have that routine for the fall is very important to me, you know. Cutting out drinking, all that good stuff. Cutting out corn and s- I'm trying my best to cut out weed. I have cut out vaping. I can go like 2.5 months without buying one. So yeah, that's enough about talking about addictions. Yeah, just saying all that stuff out loud just now was a good way for literally a good way for me to process that. And so I recommend that because being honest is the best way out of your addictions or whatever, you know. For example, you know, I was what I've probably talked about before. I've gone like I go like I can go like average this week going to look at corn like once a week, twice a week at most, which feels like healthy, but a lot also can be a lot if you're taking on something like no fap. So dude, like freaking going back to corn like once a week, twice a week at most. That feels good days going without it. But the past couple of days, yeah, I have gone back to it. And so, yeah, it's been like a few hours, honestly, more than a few hours actually without it. So I am actually thinking more clearly. The main point I was about to say is just being honest that you need to give it up, give up corn. Uh, is the best part because it's barely on my mind right now, even though it's barely been a day, even though it's only been like a few hours compared to if I was actively addicted to it. So that's literally the silver lining for any person struggling with addiction, you know. Uh yeah, enough needs to be said about that. Yeah, guys. Hair looks pretty good, right? On in this lighting. But yeah, we are losing daylight. And yes, I am watching the Barry Confessions episode of Breaking Bad. Yo, this looks dope. This is unintentionally a dope screenshot. Wow, pretty fake. Yo, dude. Okay, dude. I went to play basketball, but like I said, it was very rainy. Anyway, let me talk about any progress. No progress on my TV show idea, letting that idea sit. It becomes like a point with as a writer, I'm like, do I hate what I'm writing right now? Possibly I'm hating what I'm rereading. I hate that I'm rereading the same freaking sort of ideas. I feel like the amount that I've reread the ideas that I've loved, this time that I spent on that, I could have spent that time thinking of just as unique, practical, out of this world ideas than clinging to the whatever first original stuff. That's the important thing. Don't always trust your first, second, third, fourth, fifth idea. Trust like your seventh or eighth idea. So that's been hard for me. I'm trying to implement that myself for the past year when it comes to like dialogue and stuff like that. So, wow, dude. Yeah. What the heck was I talking about right now? I'm wearing this hat for the first time. I don't wear hats. I embrace my big hair, big afro look. I never wear caps like this. This is my first time wearing a cap in God knows how long. I never embraced the cap look. Only a few times in pictures and stuff, but Yeah, I've been taking a bath the past 3 days. Should I take a bath tonight? I don't know. Maybe not that kind of fruity Pratik energy. I'll admit I have some fruity energy. Asexuality is a pretty big topic that I think about because a couple times for a few weeks, at least in 2023 and this year, a few weeks, I would have identified as asexual for sure. Just embracing that type of lifestyle when it comes to brahmacharya. Old concept, but I think worth being interesting in today's society because people don't really expect celibacy that much, I feel like, in today's society. Yeah, let me not embrace. I don't care about hats unless I'm performing Billie Jean sometime in the future. All right. Yeah. In the closet. Yeah. Symmetry is always a great thing in cinematography or film shots. Uh, so that means like doing something interesting if the chair was turned around, if there was me edited here, that would be what my purpose is on YouTube, making sure to keep on implementing this great stuff. Yeah. Friday night, 7 p.m. No real plans. Just rewatching Breaking Bad, the Confessions episode, like I have been to the point where I could do a TV fight. Anyway, let me show you. I barely have anything in my closet. That being said, on the flip side of that, I do have a couple different unique wardrobe choices picked out, suit choices picked out for my next short film video. But anyway, this is a onesie from Christmas 2019 that I wore a few times in 2020. Haven't worn in a while. It's a nice Christmas onesie. I haven't wore it, I feel like, in so long. Not sure if it fits me. Should I try to wear it? It might not fit over these clothes, but I don't want to, of course, undress on stream. So I have to wear it over this. Yeah, man. I'm happy with my current wardrobe, definitely. Christmas onesie. My thigh and my ass is cramping from all the working out that I did. Not trying to flex, not trying to brag. Just been consistent with working out. Now it hurts to even lift my leg like that. Oh, wow, I haven't worn this in years. Can't believe how long ago 2020 was, right? This is pretty surreal. I don't know how long it's been since I've worn this. I don't have much at all in this small closet, and this was one of the things in there. Just like this red jacket that I know I haven't worn in many, many years, so might as well like not be in my closet, For a small closet, like the variety has been the same for years and years. But anyway, I haven't worn this in so long. This is a very interesting look. I'm gonna keep this look for a while. Yo, I feel like I wore this look in private, in public, like going to therapy, going to class and stuff, back in December when I got this in 2019. For real. It might not be my vibe anymore, but I have literally, you can tell I haven't worn it in years. Years, probably 7 years now. 6, 7 years. I'm just taking this all in right now. It's a good sweater. Very Christmassy. Not necessarily something that you would wear on August 14th, but for Pratik, something about it kind of fits. For the concept of the basketball and the other stuff that's gonna appear on my channel within this year. and how everything's been falling into my upload schedule thanks to good television and stuff like that. You know? Yeah, it is great. So much to be grateful for. A lot of that stuff. Yo, this is casually just a nice look for me. It really is. I've not embraced a look like this since literally Christmas 2019. Lots happened since then, so of course. Damn. Alright. Should I wear like a jacket over this? It's already very hot, but I don't know. This is my old Billie Jean jacket. I have a newer one that I would wear if I was performing it again. This is an old one. Alright, you guys. So, I have the Tintin review coming sometime this year. I'm treating the schedule of how I approach making videos. I hope I don't sound complainy, but I'm treating it like a schedule of how I approach the rest of the year, similar to like a semester of school starting August now. It's actually kind of coincidental because as I was driving to go play basketball at the neighborhood park, I saw school buses. So it looks like this has been the first week of school for several student schools. So it's like for me, the August to December semester of videos, which includes two reviews. Yeah, two or three reviews and TV fights outlining, and then two edit slash directing videos, and that's pretty much it. And that shouldn't be distracting. I was gonna do some top five videos. I could still think about that around December. I don't think it's healthy to think about that right now. I don't think it's healthy to think about favorites like top fives. Top fives prompt me to want to do something like Doctor Who fights because I can kind of pad it with all these other opinions of mine and call it a fight between comparing two shows. All right, this is quite the look right now, though. Uh, Definitely for the future of season two of TV fights is important to talk about the immersiveness of the atmosphere. So where the components of growth for me are implemented and what I'm enjoying about my environment. I've talked about all this before. So yeah, guys, maybe I'll call it an end of the stream right there. How about I take one blinker, one or two blinkers on camera. I don't know where my inhaler is, so I hope I don't screw myself over with all the coughing. Alrighty. That's crazy. I just grabbed my vape and with the same hand, I hit my funny bone on the edge of this uh desk corner, which prompted several over half of my action figures to fall down. Crazy.
Going out for a while.
You have at 3 o'clock. Will you be back?
All right, it's gonna have to be a little day. Schedule. Last chance. Sure, there's nobody you want to say bye to? Nobody at all? No. This is it. Once I make the call, there's no take back.
One more. I promise I'm not gonna torture myself like it looks like I'm doing being miserable.
I need a new dust filter for my Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. Can you help me with that? Yeah, pick up. He's hot, and not just a little hot. Currently out on bed. Yeah, he knows the rules.
Ow!
1 hour. Okay, he'll be there.
Ah, I just stepped on an action figure. Ah.
His fees 125. Your benefactor. Yeah, I'm gonna send you out with something extra.
That's crazy.
You know, keep you sitting pretty until you get to the groove of your new life. Provided, of course, you don't toss it out the window on the way. And seriously, this is the last of it, so you might want to think about making a budget. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? You can't fire up a doob in here. Put that out. I mean it. Put it out. Look, Mr. Natural, I'm not going to let you sabotage this thing. This guy is not going to take you if you show up high. So stop screwing around or it's done.
Hi guys, I'm still here. I'm still conscious. I was trying to be like escapist, not hidden, a little bit hidden at first. Then I was like, I'm escaping into what I'm watching on the TV. The iPad that I'm streaming on is resting on the TV that I'm watching Breaking Bad. And yeah, I'm just kind of just melting into the moment, which is a form of escapism, most of escapism. So yeah, I'm not trying to be like a creep, you know. Just being me, you know. This is what I'd be doing without the camera on me. It's interesting. Stage fright, when that could be a thing, but for the muscle that I've built with making content, heck yeah. How many freaking hits did I take so far? One? I'm pretty high from that. I should take one more hit, and that's it. Wow, dude. I can't believe how many action figures I knocked over.
In case something goes wrong, guy doesn't show whatever you do.
Yo, my Breaking Bad Ozymandias edit was pretty good. I would change a couple things about it, but I could always do another one. And it would be very fitting for my channel.
Situation, so stop busting. You're gonna sit and wait. This guy's punctual with a capital P. Okay, so don't move. Don't get up and get an ice cream. Just stay put like a good boy. He'll pick you up. He'll pay you. He'll take you out to eat. He'll give you a new one. Goodbye.
Sorry, no, that's annoying.
So I gotta pick where I go.
Hologram Tenant. Pretty cool figure, but doesn't look the best on camera.
Swedish bikini team, you know, swim with the dolphins.
Fourth Doctor, but he's my profile picture. You guys see a lot of him. But he's a very nice action figure. Yeah. These were my favorite Doctors for some time. Whee! Sweet. We'll be right back. This is a poster board. One more blinker. Doesn't have an SD card.
You no show? Why don't you call? Why don't you? Stop!
No more. That's enough smoke.
Back off! You stay where you are. What? I don't know what happened here. What did I do? So rough, me. Your energy took a right out of my pocket, didn't it? Whoa, calm down. Yes. Okay. I had you lift your dope. I told you I couldn't risk the guy not taking you. No. Before the cigarettes, you stole the cigarette. What? The Russian cigarette. You had him steal it off of me. And over that asshole, Mr. Wayne. He poisoned Brooke.